Hey everyone, welcome to Intuitive Yoga. My name is Camille and this is 7 Balanced Chakras. This is class 2 of the series, and today we're looking into the Sacral Chakra or Sexual Chakra. Welcome, thank you so much for being here. If you like this video, click like and you can subscribe and you can get more information about new videos that are coming up. So let's get into Sacral Chakra. This is the chakra where is the center of your emotions. Each chakra, you have a right. There's a powerful right coming in each chakra. For the root chakra, is I have the right to be here. It's very physical, it's very present. I am here and I have the right to be here. And for the sacral chakra, the right is I have the right to feel. So when we come into this consciousness, into the sacral chakra, we create a space where we allowed all the feelings to happen, to be present. And so that's what we're doing here in this class today. We're acknowledging everything through the movement on our bodies. Sometimes we don't even know, but maybe a movement that open up your hips, it will unlock some old wounds, old feelings, and it's asking you, it's inviting you to take a look, to look at it, to acknowledge, to embrace it, and to let go. And this is the goal of this class, is to get you more familiar with these energy centers that we have in our bodies, and to learn to identify, learn to how can I do something about it, you know? So the sacral chakra, this is the center of your feelings, of your emotions, and it's also the center of your creativity. And if you think about everything, it's connected. It's connected in some way, right? This chakra is unbalanced. You're gonna have a lack of drive, a lack of creativity, a lack of low libido. You are gonna feel unimportant, right? Because why? Because you're not listening to your feelings. You're not giving them the importance that they have in your life. So we're here, and we're here to work on it, to look at it. And the sacral chakra, its energy, it's an yin energy, it's feminine, right? It's cyclical. It has this lunar energy. And on the root chakra is a yang energy, is masculine. So we did a little sun salutations. We created some heat. But today for the sacral chakra, we're gonna cool it down. We're gonna internalize, because that's what is the feminine energy. It's internalizing, it's looking in, right? It's nurturing from inside and out. So we're gonna have some moon salutation variations. We're gonna have beautiful poses, maybe a little challenging, but they are all related to this feminine energy that we're gonna unlock and allow to come out for men and for women, for everybody. We all have both yin and yang. So today we're gonna work on our yin, on our internal. And this is amazing. I'm excited. I'm very excited to be here. So the stones for the sacral chakra are the tiger's eye, orange calcite, cornelian. And today I have here, this is the orange calcite. I have it with me. And the aromatherapy can be grapefruit, ylang-ylang, rose, or geranium. That's one of the options. And I have here, it's grapefruit. I love grapefruit essential oils. So I'm just gonna put a little drop on my wrist. I'm gonna spread it and allow to this citrusy, this energy, which is very vibrant, to take over me, to really allow for this practice to be a very complete and in all the senses. And the sense for the sacral chakra is the palate. So for foods, papaya, sweet potatoes, carrots, anything it's orange, it's bright, it will bring you that sacral energy. So Now that we talk a little bit, and I will leave in the description box more information like I left on the root chakra. But for now, let's start our practice. All right, everyone. So we're here now into our mats, and we're gonna start a practice. Like I said, on the root chakra, we did a little bit of sun salutations in order to create some energy. And today we're doing a little moon salutations. It's a variation D, where we're going to salute the moon this time, and salute the moon and its cyclicals, and understanding that this is a very feminine energy, that the feminine energy is cyclical. You know, the sun is always the sun, but the moon, sometimes it's full, sometimes it's half, sometimes it's hidden. And this is the cycle that it goes with the femininity. And this is something that I learned to embrace it, and I hope that everybody, including men, they should embrace this cyclical in their lives. So we're gonna start with the moon salutation. We're gonna do 3 rounds, and you can come with me. We're gonna do slowly. This is a very in practice where we're gonna stay a little longer in each pose, so we're able to take it in, to internalize, because this is the goal today. All right, so we're gonna start on top of our mats. You're gonna find a lot of the poses familiar. If you've done the sun salutations, the 21 days of sun salutations, you're gonna find a lot of similar poses. So you're gonna become, you see it's very familiar, but this is the moon salutation. So let's take our time to bring our feet to the ground, to find our roots, to connect. Take a breath. Bring your hands to prayer. And use your breathing as your anchor. Always go back. If you got wrapped around some thoughts, come back to the breath. Use it as your anchor. On the next inhale, we're gonna go upward salute. Exhale, we're gonna forward fold. On your next inhale, you're gonna bring your left leg back. You're gonna come into a low crescent lunge. Inhale, you're gonna raise for crescent moon. Inhale, exhale, hands to the mat and come into a downward facing dog. Take a breath. On the next inhale, you're going to bring your knees, your chest, and your chin down. Alien pose, and slowly go into cobra. Exhale, come back into a downward facing dog. On your next inhale, you're going to bring now your left leg up front. Your right leg is down. Crescent lunge. And then crescent moon. On your exhale, you're going to bring your hands to the mat. You're going to tuck your back toes and come into a forward fold. Inhale, reach up for upward salute. Exhale, hands into your heart center. That was our first round of moon salutation. Now inhale, upward salute. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, bring your left leg back for low crescent lunge.
Exhale, raise your arms for crescent moon. Inhale, exhale, hands to the mat and bring your leg back for a downward facing dog. Exhale. Inhale, bring your knees down, your chest and your chin for alien pose, and slowly transition into a cobra. Inhale, exhale, tuck your toes, come into a downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg front for low crescent, and raise your arm for crescent moon. Now bring your hands down to the mat, tuck your back toes, and meet the front for forward fold. Inhale, reach up, upward salute. Exhale, hands to heart center. Let's go for one more round. Inhale, upward salute. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, low crescent lunge. Exhale, raise your arms, crescent moon. Inhale, hands to the mat, tuck your back toes. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, drop your knees, chest and chin. Exhale, slowly transition into cobra. Big inhale. Exhale, tuck your back toes and come back into a dog. Inhale, left leg front, low crescent lunge. Exhale, raise your arm for crescent moon. Inhale, bring your hands to the mat and bring your back leg into a fold. Exhale. Inhale, upward salute. Exhale, hands to heart center. Beautiful. Beautiful. So we're still in the front of our mats, hip distance, and we're gonna go into a reverse warrior. But to get there, you're gonna bring this left leg back. Remember the first root chakra we did a little bit of warrior 2. It's the same pose. The back foot, the arch is aligned with the back heel, and the right leg is in the front. And now we're gonna bend this front knee, and we're gonna try to reach forward for something in front of you. You're gonna reach forward and you're gonna bring it back. Reverse warrior. And we're gonna stay here for 10 breaths. Oh yeah. We're gonna challenge our bodies, challenge our mind. And this is one of the poses. Continue breathing. And this is one of the poses that it's supposed to challenge you. It's supposed to bring the mind chatter down, to really quiet the mind. So instead, you're becoming more steady, more balanced. It's bringing you back to your body, and you start noticing. That's one of our affirmations. I notice. One more breath here. And And you can come down, you can straighten your front leg, and you can come back into the front of the mat. And now we're going to do the other side, but I'm going to do from this angle. Left leg up front, the right leg back, and the same thing. The back heel, it's aligned with the arch of your back foot. We're going to bend, and we're going to reach over. What are we reaching over? Our creativity. And slowly, we're going to reverse. Even though this pose brings a little heat to your body, continue breathing. It really does help you to quiet the mind and to bring you into a more present state where you're now starting noticing parts of your body, sensations, and that is a path to reconnecting with your sexuality, where we unravel your creativity, ideas, all chain of events. You're unlocking, you're activating, and you're balancing. One more breath. And straighten your leg and come back. Our next peak pose is a half moon pose, and I want to give you some variations because half moon pose is considered intermediate, and I want to make sure that you that are doing this class with me are able to do it and able to really feel what is this pose can unlock inside of you. So normally you can use a block if you want it for help. Okay, normally the pose. So I'm standing on my right leg. I'm going to hinge from the hips, and I'm going to lift my left leg. All right, so I'm going to bring my hand down, and I'm going to stack my left hip on top of the right. I'm going to open up to the left. All right, this can be challenging. It's really a challenge for me. And I'm just going to open up my left to completely open. All right, so this is basically the pose. What you can do is you can do on your knees, and it's still going to be challenging. It's a very balancing pose. So you're going to open up on your knees like this and stay here for 8 breaths. And the other option is you against a wall. You're still gonna come up, hand down to the floor, and you're gonna use the wall to help you. Make sure to open up your hips, open up your left arm up, and stay here for 8 breaths. It's half moon pose. Half moon. It is said that it's half moon, half sun. So it's a combination of both cold and hot. It's the merge of the feminine and masculine. Beautiful. It's a great hip opener, heart opener as well. You're welcome to use a block. One more breath here. And you can come down, come out. And now we can go to the other side. Now we're going to stand on our left leg. We're going to stack our right hip on top of the left, and we're going to lift the leg and extend the right arm. A breath here. I say that when we are working on hip openers, it's such a trusting movement. We are trusting the elements, that is safe to open up, to trust, and to let go. We hold so much in our hips. And this exercise, so great to really let go. Two more breaths. One more breath. And you can bring your feet down. Here we come back into Tadasana, mountain pose. Just take a moment here. Just noticing how you feel. How is this expansion of your hips, of your heart? It's making you feel. It's bringing new emotions. And let them flow freely. This is the space. This is the moment to do it, to allow it. Bring your toes slowly closer together. You might know where I'm going with that. And on your next inhale, reach up. Arms up. And then slowly, you're going to sit in this imaginary chair. And we're going to be here for 10 breaths. Breathe. Bring it all the strength into your core. Take it out of your legs. You're going to notice the difference. 10 breaths. 7 more. Five more. 3 more. 2 and 1. And exhale, we're gonna forward fold, and we're gonna bring our hands underneath the soles of our feet. And if this is too much for you, bend your knees and connect. This is also considered an intermediate pose because of the deeper stretch on our hips and hamstring. So appreciate that. And maybe insert some affirmations. I feel, I desire, I notice, I am what I feel, I am creative in all areas of my life. Good. One more breath. And slowly bring your hands out. Come into your knees. Tabletop position on the mat. Shoulder align with your hands. Hips align with your knees. Hip distance. We're gonna do a few cat-cow. On your next inhale, we're gonna drop your belly. Lift your bottom. Look up. Expose your throat. Inhale. And then exhale, we're gonna round your spine. And exhale into a cat. Let's go for 4 rounds. Inhale, drop your belly, look up. Exhale, round your back. Let's go. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Awesome. Come back to neutral spine. We're going to do a second exercise. They are both to increase the flexibility of your spine to help you go to the next pose. So this one, we're going to lift our bent left leg. The feet is pointing up. It's not flexed, it's pointing. And we're going to try to go up as much as we can, maybe come into a cow. We're going to drop our belly, look up. And exhale, we're going to bring knee to the nose. And we're going to go into this flow. Inhale. Exhale. Knee to nose. Inhale. Exhale. This is a tiger pose. Tabletop, knee to nose. Inhale. One more on this side. Exhale. That's great. Now I'm going to show you on the right leg. On this other side. We're bringing more flexibility to our spine. We're waking up. Now we're going to lift the right leg. And we're going to drop. You're going to try to reach up. Try to reach up and drop your belly. Look up. Inhale. Exhale. Round your back. Knee to nose. 3 more. Inhale. Exhale. 1 more. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Are we done? We need 1 more. I lost it. I lost count. Exhale. Good. Very good. Very good. We're not staying here long. It's just the body called for a little stretch. And now we'll come back. We'll come back on our knees. I just want to come back to this side here. We're going to come up into our knees. We're in a kneeling position. And our next pose is the camel pose. We're going to be there for 8 breaths. And it's a beginner pose, but can be a little challenge for beginners. So I'm going to give you an option to bring your hands around your lower back, and you're going to open up your chest, and maybe you're going to come a little backwards to really open up all the front of your body. And this is an easy camel pose, and you can stay here for 8 breaths. But if you're comfortable going all the way to the camel pose, feel free to go. And you can just come, or you can tuck your toes. And you're going to touch your heels. You're going to grab your heels, and you're going to open up your chest, and you're going to drop I'm going to expose your throat as well. 8 breaths here. One more breath. And slowly come back. Give it a minute. We're bringing awareness to our core, to our lower ab and lower back. And now we're coming into a child's pose. I'm going to be here for 10 breaths. The camel pose can get you a little dizzy. It's a very intense and powerful pose. It helps you open up all the front of your body. Again, in this trusting movement that we're allowing to open up, to unblock. Continue to breathe. Use the breath as your anchor. We're here restoring balance, stability. We're allowing to feel everything. Continue to breathe. One more breath here. Beautiful. Let's come back up. We're gonna now sit on the mat. We're gonna bring our legs in front of us into a staff pose. We're gonna make sure our sit bones are grounded. We have the legs in front of us, straight. And we're gonna bend our right leg. And we're gonna bring this right leg across from the left. We're gonna hug this bent leg with our left arm. And slowly we're going to start twisting to the right. Our backs are straight. And we are here for 10 breaths. This is twisted pose. This is half of Lord of the Fishes pose. This is a great twisting movement. Bringing awareness to this twist. Where do you feel this twist? Maybe each breath, each inhale, it's creating you more space to come into a deeper twist. Breathe. One more breath. Slowly come back. Bring this leg back here and straighten. Now let's bend the left leg and bring it over to the right. We're gonna hug with the right arm and slowly we're gonna twist it to the left and look towards the back wall. And breathe. twisted poses are a great detox for your body, because it's literally twisting your organs. So it's excreting any toxic, anything that doesn't need to be there. So think about that. Put that breath, that cleansing breath towards that. Think about that your body is detoxing all the limiting beliefs that you've been living in, that you know doesn't make any sense to you in your life now. So allow that to go. Leave it the space for the new ideas, the new consciousness, new thoughts. Start visualizing the new, allowing yourself to dream, to desire. I have the right to feel. One more breath here. Beautiful. Come back. That was a nice twist. Now slowly we're going to bring the soles of our feet together in a bound angle. And for this one, you can use your blocks to leave for your legs to rest, so you're able to get into the pose. Yeah, you can leave it. And bring the feet together, the soles of your feet. Bring your hands to connect your hands over your feet. Inhale straight back and exhale slowly, fold over. And we're here for 10 breaths. Really working on opening up this chakra. We're cleansing, we're detoxing, and we're balancing. Breathe. Bring some kind and loving thoughts, just loving breaths to your body. Imagine this orange sphere of energy. And imagine growing and growing around you. Taking away all the blockages, sense of guilt and shame. When a sacral chakra is in balance, those are the feelings. You feel unimportant, feel guilty and shameful. So let this energy, this orange energy that is over you, to take it away, to inspire you, to unlock your creativity. One more breath, we'll stay a little longer here. Awesome, come back. up. Let's take the block. You might need it later. Let's come into our kneeling again. A little child's. Just for a second. And we're gonna slide into a prone pose, which is our belly down. You have your forehead on the mat, and you can bring, let me take it out to show you. You're gonna bring your hands on your sides, on the sides of your chest, and then slowly you're gonna start lifting in your upper body into a cobra. 8 breaths. And if you're feeling your lower back a little pinching, just bring your thighs together. Pull it and start noticing the sensations of your lower back and your lower ab. Three more breaths. And slowly come back down to the mat. Have your arms down to your side. Take just one breath here. And now interlace your hands around you and straighten and bring your shoulder blades together. And slowly you're going to lift your upper body and your legs into a snake pose. And we're here for 8 breaths. Same thing here. We're starting noticing our core, our lower back, our lower ab. We created some energy, opening up our hips, our hearts, our throat. And now we're here in our lower back, noticing the sensations, bringing awareness, and unblocking any wounds that are here. Just breathe. One more breath and come all the way down. These poses help to prepare for our next peak pose that we have. We're gonna bend our knees and we can have a variation of the bow pose. You can either grab your feet and come into a bow pose. You're gonna lift your upper back and your legs, and you stay here in 8 breaths. But you can also just come into an easy bow pose. You're just gonna lift your upper body, or you're gonna grab your feet and you're gonna lift both of your extremities and stay here for 8 breaths. This is our peak pose for our lower back, our lower ab. Bring this awareness to really ignite this fire on our sacral. Three more breaths. And let go. Amazing. Beautiful. This is such an intense and powerful. I feel powerful after this pose. It's challenging, but when you're really in it, you're paying attention, you're breathing into the movement. It's beautiful. Let's come into our supine poses. Let's lay on our backs. Just let go. Bring your knees to your chest. Give a little hug. And now extend your right leg and just hug your left. And with the help of your right hand, slowly bring this knee towards the right side for a supine twist. And extend your left arm and look over. This is a supine twist. And again, we're bringing attention, awareness to the twist. Pay attention. What is it doing? And how that makes you feel. This is the class. This is the class. You have the right to feel and allow yourself to just be. We're here for 10 breaths. One more breath here. Slowly starts to come out of the twist. Bring your right leg for another hug. And now extend your left leg. And now with the help of your left arm, start bringing the right leg for the twist towards the left. Extend your right arm and look over. 10 breaths here. My mind is so quiet. I'm feeling so connected to the movement. I hope you're feeling that too. Feeling peace. You're connected. Engaged. And bring your legs again, give a little hug. We're gonna cross the left leg on top of the right here, still in the recline pose. And we're gonna try to reach for our feet. And we're gonna hold it and maybe create a little tension. And let the stretch happen. This is recline cow face. Can be a challenging pose. So take your time, be gentle. No pinching or soreness can happen. You're just gonna feel the stretch. This is intense stretch on your hamstrings, on your hips. Continue breathing. And send some love to that muscle that it's making you notice. Oh, I didn't know that muscle over there. Send some love and the breath and the hello. One more breath. And now unravel. And now we do it on the other side. So now right leg on top of the left. And we're here for a couple more breaths, a few more breaths. Recline cow face. There's a big stretch in your connective tissues. Bringing awareness to those parts and letting them just be. And this is the beauty that I find. And this is why I love doing this. Because in each practice, I learn something more about myself, about my body. And it makes me feel so much more in control, autonomous. That is the word, autonomous of my body. One more breath here. Perfect. Unravel. Give a little tug. Bring the soles of your feet together and let it drop to the mat. Nice. You can have some blocks underneath your knees and in your legs to help you. And we're here for 10 breaths. And at this moment, you're just gonna let go of body and mind. Have your hands, the palms of your hands facing down for one last grounding moment. If you are up to here with me, I hope you do have a sense of how much work, how much awareness, how much love you gave yourself this moment. And I commend you for taking this time to focus on this chakra. And we're going to continue. The next one is the solar plexus, our personal power. But we have to, in order to activate the next ones, we need to start it from the bottom. We acknowledge the root chakra and its masculine energy. And now we're here, restoring balance into our sacral. Now we learn how to let go, how to be present. We acknowledge and embrace the feminine energy in us. And you let this energy be. Nurturing. One more breath. Now slowly, with the help of your hands, just help bring your legs together, knees, and then slowly extend your legs for our last final pose, corpse pose, Shavasana. And have the palms of your hands facing up, because now you're connecting. Connecting with the divine. We're saying we're getting there. We're taking care of each one of our chakras, one by one. We're looking at it. We're understanding. We're activating. We're balancing. One more breath. Exhale. And say one more time, I have the right to feel. Now you can slowly open your eyes. You can come to your side, and with the help of your arms, just start to come up into a seated position, into an easy seat. Grab my little orange calcite to wrap up our practice. And the mudra for the sacral chakra, the mudras are the hand gestures, and the Jala mudra is the sacral chakra, which is you connect the thumb with the little pinky, and you try to keep the other fingers straight. So if you want to follow me and do this, just to intensify and to wrap up this beautiful practice that we did together. We brought so much awareness to parts of our body that maybe we overlook. But today, we took the time to acknowledge. One more breath. Exhale. Beautiful. Thank you so much for being here, for being until here with me. And I appreciate your preference. And I'm so happy to do this. I'm feeling in peace. I'm feeling connected with my body, and I hope you feel too. And if you want to make this even more special, you can complement this practice with the 7 balanced meditation that I have available that you can use after each of the practice of the chakras. So for today, thank you so much. And the light and teacher in me salutes the light and teacher in each one of you. Namaste.